tackles up front, the hog mollies, the big uglies, the most unselfish players on the field.
It's old school, man. We're in an era of college football where it's up-tempo, spread, air raid. Games are still won and lost, though, in the trenches. And because this is one of the best offensive lines in all of college football, that is a huge advantage this offense takes into each and every game.
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Red pass, it's complete. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Guys, let's talk for a minute about Colorado. The only important expectations are inside the program, but when you start the season on the outside of the rankings looking in, it can give you a little bit of an edge, can it?
Yeah, they want to prove to everybody they should have been ranked coming into this year. These players are angry. They feel like they're being disrespected, and they want to make a point to the entire college football world with a big win today.
Yeah, and you hear it all season, and you see it every year. The teams come out of nowhere, and they feel like they've got a lot of potential, a lot of high-ranked players on the squad, and they're going to put it together, and then they'll get themselves into those rankings.
He didn't get it. Not only that, he lost yardage. The Buffaloes will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Takes it on the return. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. The Yellow Jackets offense will take the field for the first time. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this quarterback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse. It's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David, and it's going to be happening out on an island all game long. The receiver's got speed. He's got game-breaking ability. Catching the football, can climb the ladder. He's going up against one of the best shutdown corners in the game. I cannot wait to watch this.
Yeah, and he's got the speed to stay with him and the instincts, and he's been so great out wide in every game. This is a huge test. This is a Sunday test. 2 NFL guys going at it to see who's going to take home the prize.
Scanning the field, it's King. Finds his big tight end. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. The Yellow Jackets come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Yeah, you just feel like the running back's asking for redemption on that one. You know, 2nd and short, and you're giving him the football. He can't get the first himself. Now it's 3rd down. He's looking over on the sideline like, call it again, throw me the ball, I can go do this. It's never a good feeling for the running back in that situation.
He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 and the 38, and these guys are on the move. And the Yellow Jackets have this offense rolling. To the ground with the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. The Yellow Jackets come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. The throw to the outside is complete. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. New set of downs after the completion. Running behind that left side. Got enough space. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. They're on the board first here in the season opener.
And they just keep feeding it to their workhorse back to open this game. Great job in the open field. He's got tremendous vision. He can make people miss. You saw all of that on display here in the opening drive.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. Looking to throw, it's Salter. Makes the grab. That's about as just a few breaths away from the first down. Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
I mean, getting suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle for him next.
Going up top again. And it will be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
And a really great job by the defense adjusting now, because on this drive, this quarterback has found his guy a few times, and now the defense is saying, we are double covering him. You might throw it somewhere else, but that guy is not going to make the catch.
I love the start for this quarterback. Third down, obviously money down. Got to have success, but to have success early, now it opens up everything, right? We trust him. He's got a rhythm going. He's feeling good, and he got a lot of confidence.
He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stops. And the Buffaloes have it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he got nothing, and the line of scrimmage is still the 5-yard line. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the 2nd quarter. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line and no farther. They worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. Back to pass, it's Salter. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
And that is how it's done. It's go time in the red zone, 3rd and goal. We need a sack, need a big play. That was a monster sack by the defense. Let's go.
Splits the uprights right down the middle. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The give on the option. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Both these teams just outside the top 25 and really needing to win a game like this to vault their way into the rankings.
And it's just amazing winning a game like this, what it can do for your program, right? Recruiting, your confidence, everything is better when you've got the number beside your name. And David, one of these two teams is going to get that number if they pull out the win.
No doubt, and you continue to start the season off and build, right? Because you started with preseason, and you start with getting into the year, and now you're starting to build and build and build and build that momentum. Getting a win against a really good team, finding out who you are, can set the tone for your season.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. At that time, quarterback, nice job, buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield, nothing there. So instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Trying to escape and get it himself. They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play.
And usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity, not keeping him in the pocket, letting him get outside, and then he can do damage. Then it's the next play that you have to play instead of this just the original pass. So defense has got to do a better job of keeping that guy in the pocket.
Wants to throw. It's King. Get it out on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short game there and still plenty plenty of ground to cover for the first down. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And the Yellow Jackets will punt it away on 4th down. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
Buys a little extra time. Still running at the 40. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Caught over the middle. It's Miller. Got room at the 35. He's running free down the middle. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. And that big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside the 10. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They've moved it inside the 10. Now 2nd and goal from the 9. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Buffaloes!
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
And the extra point gives him a 3-point lead at 10-7. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. On the move, it's Haynes. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking for a man, it's Kane. Punts it out of the air. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's 3rd best cornerback.
Turning it on. Lots of running room. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
The Yellow Jackets come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Finds his man, it's Haynes. He stopped at the 32, picks up 10 on the play and gets the first down. If they're going to keep covering him like that, they're just going to keep going to it.
Yeah, and it's so hard because you want to stay back and take away the weapons outside from the wide receivers, but when this guy's going to be able to catch the football and he makes plays like this, now I'm going to have to maybe go play more man, bring a guy to him, and not let him get those open touches.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Throws to the tight end. It's complete. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down.
This is a tight end that not only is going to play with his hand in the ground, but he can line up in the slot as well and attack the defense vertically. He's too fast for linebackers to cover, and he's too big for DBs to cover. He's a real weapon in this offense.
Through his hands and incomplete. He normally makes that catch every time. It's 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Just keep slinging it. Here comes the heat. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And a chance to really carry momentum with them into the locker room if they can take the lead here. First and goal. Got his man on the right. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together.
Well, they're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
Back to throw, it's King. Looking to get it in. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. Referee signals timeout as the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on third down. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. He got it. And that'll tie things up as we head toward halftime.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. They'll start this drive going to the air. Makes the grab on the left. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. Clock winding towards 0. They'll get one more snap off. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Grab near the sticks. It's Miller. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. And the Buffaloes will kick it away to crank up the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They come to the line facing third and long from the 25. Pocket breaking down. On the move.
Why did I do that?
Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive. Couldn't find much breathing room to return it, but the interception has this offense in business at the 27. Looking for a man. It's Salter. Moves away as he feels pressure. Going the other way, and he's got some room, headed to the goal line. He goes out of bounds, and he is really close to the goal line there, knocking on the door. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. And he's brought down at the line of scrimmage, and the ball will stay at the 2. Got stopped on first down. They'll try it again from the 2. Working that left side now. Touchdown, Bucs! And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half. A quick strike, just as we expect.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
That ball scoots through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Setting up the screen. At the 35, he's open. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. Open the drive with a chunk play out past the 40, and they are in business on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. The sweep feet by a little
To the
time.
block, man.
Cannot get away. It is a huge sack, and I can't imagine what he was thinking on that play.
What a
And the Yellow
block.
Jackets have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. Several defenders there to get him on the ground.
Man, it's so important to play QB. I got to know when to put some air on it, and I got to know when to rocket that thing in there. Work in the middle of the field. He knew he needed the rocket. Threw it in there. Great job, great catch.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Grabbed in the middle. It's Rivers. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. He gave up the complete.
He wants to take the top off. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. Got room on the return. A tremendous play to make the interception, and then the return takes him close to the 50-yard line. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. To the air. It's Salter. Looking to the big tight end. It's caught downfield. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26. The offense lining up for a 1st down play. Looking to throw on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Miller.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the 1st down.
Pulls it and fires to the left. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. The Buffaloes will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. And the Buffaloes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Headed to the end zone, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Colorado!
And the offense continues to run the football. The 2nd rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
And the extra point splits the uprights. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Quarterback running on the draw. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass, it's King. That's caught, it's Rutherford. Oh, he's got some space. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
And offensively, I love running these drag routes. I mean, these are the routes that, whether it's zone, whether it's man, they're so successful. It's just about seeing what the defense is doing. And
turning on the Jets. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. Oh, a lot of space.
And winning 1st downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on 1st down that they're going to run the football. So then getting that big chunk, getting in.
There he goes. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. The Yellow Jackets pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Been showing them the run, now they'll throw it. Finds his tight end.
I'll tell you, when you've got a tight end like this, it makes it a lot easier calling pass plays on 1st down, even if the defense is in zone coverage. He did a really good job there, working his leverage, finding the soft spot, and making it an easy completion.
He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15. And the Yellow Jackets had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. They'll run the screen. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets!
And when you run these screen plays, you're trying to get your playmaker the ball in space, and what a great job. They get it to the running back, but look at the blocks out in front. Everybody paving the way, creating some space, and then he's got so much speed, he can take care of the rest. Really, really nice screen pass.
Kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. Looking to throw, it's Salter. Pulls it in, it's Welch. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now second down. Defense showing blitz, trying to rattle this quarterback. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Got enough for the first down and wants more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff, where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? You've got to lead late. We're going to run the football, and the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
That's caught. It's Welch. Breaks the tackle, and he's got room. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
And that's a good lesson for quarterbacks out there. When you're throwing to your running backs, if you get it to them early and they've got some space around them, they can do damage. And that's exactly what happened there. These guys are trained to be great once they have the ball in their hands. He makes people miss. He shows you the speed, and it's a big chunk play in the pass game.
Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was looking into the end zone, but it's incomplete.
On that third down, they took a shot in the end zone, just couldn't connect. QB and receiver not on the same page, and now it's decision time if you're the head coach on fourth.
And it's right down the boulevard. And that will extend their lead even further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Buffalo may not be leaving town with a blowout victory, but they'll take a dub away from UB Stadium every time. The Bulls have been racking up road wins since the Bob Deming days, and they'll get another one today. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Back to throw, it's King. Rushes on him. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
The offense has got to find something here in the fourth quarter. You can tell, pressing a little bit. They need that big play. They want that big play to try to make this game a better ball game. Took the shot. Unsuccessful, but I wouldn't be surprised if they take some more of those.
Find some fresh air. You'll go out of bounds at the 28-yard line, and deep in your own end, you need plays like that. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. The Yellow Jackets come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on first down. He tries to take the top off. And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB.
I understand the sense of urgency for the offense now because you're trailing here by a lot in the fourth quarter, and you're just trying to take a shot to see if you can.
And he throws another interception, his 3rd one of the night. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play. Great to start for this offense. From the gun, running back on the move. He'll try to take it back. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Trying to set up the screen. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The give to the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal.
Oh.
Touchdown, Buffaloes! The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive.
And the offense putting up more points, and guess who's jacked up? This home... Starting the season off with offensive fireworks and looking to go 1-0, they are loving their squad.
It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To throw, it's King. Pressure coming. Blasted as he lets it go. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on 2nd down. Got a man. It's Haynes. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. And the Yellow Jackets are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Grab near the marker. It's Rutherford. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Off the play fake on 1st down.
I pressed the wrong button.
This defensive back. And it's his 4th interception of the game. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
Pressed the wrong button right there.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's passed, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Have them stats and get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Quick release on the RPO. Wide open spaces. They'll get him stopped at the 45, but it's a big 15-yard pickup and a 1st down.
Defense just hasn't had an answer for this guy. He has been on point. This is about as good as I've seen him play at the quarterback position. And here in the 4th quarter with a big lead.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. And the Buffaloes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. The officials stopped the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Buffaloes are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. Looking to pass. It's Salter. Throws to the wideout. And it's caught. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Absolutely perfect. And that lead grows even bigger.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest of this way, and we're looking pretty good.
Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. And the sack all the way back at the 5. The Yellow Jackets now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Lost the fire on 2nd down. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Incomplete, thanks. Defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. I guess they believe the entire field is 4-down territory. A bit of an odd choice, but they'll go for it. He's going to go down, and he's in his own end zone. It's going to be a safety. After giving up the safety, they'll have to kick it away.
Well, the defense could smell blood in the water in that situation, and a great job pursuing, getting to the football, showing you all of that athleticism they have, and they come away with the safety.
And here we go, final play of the game right here. Not only the scoreboard, but the clock on the side of the offense as they take the knee, though the D can stop it a couple more times. Bitterly disappointing start to the season as they can't come up with the W and open 0-1.
There's still so much room to improve for this football team. I know this is not the performance they were expecting here today, but there were plays to be made on the field. And David, I think moving forward, this team just got to do a better job executing.
Yeah, and when you see it on tape, and your coach has been preaching all camp about the mistakes, but